I'm making paleo short ribs because I like ribs, and because for the past 9 days I've been paleo. I'm going to wait for some people to jump on before I get into what I'm doing. Hey Todd, how's it going, buddy? All right, I'm making paleo short ribs, paleo slow cooker short ribs, and I prepared this actually last night, and putting it together now. The ribs were in the freezer, and every time I went into the freezer looking for vegetables, they called to me, so I decided to look up a decent recipe, and found a paleo recipe for sauce. It's vinegar based, and this morning I sliced up my onions, and I am about to braise the ribs. It's 2 minutes per side. Actually, I don't think it's going to be 2 minutes per side. I think it's going to be a minute per side. Just to seal up the meat so that the juices don't leak out while it's in the slow cooker. So anyway, the recipe called for 1 large red onion, 1 large white onion, carrots and celery diced, and I'm a lazy bastard, so I used the Cuisinart, and those are starting to smoke already, so I'm going to get the other ends. The searing is just to seal the meat so that the juices and everything stay in while it's cooking in the slow cooker. The sauce is a half a cup of, it called for red wine vinegar, but I'm less of a fan of red wine vinegar than I am apple vinegar. The apple vinegar has a better tang to it, and I don't know why, but it reminds me more of the North Carolina vinegar-based barbecue sauce, which I like so much. There's also a tablespoon of mustard in there. These on the edges. A tablespoon of mustard, a tablespoon of curry powder, a tablespoon of chili powder, a half a tablespoon of paprika, and 2 tablespoons of salt, which for paleo you're not really supposed to add a lot of salt, but most of it goes to the bottom anyway, and gets in the vegetables, so I think that absorbs most of it. The flavor is important. And I've got 3 sections of ribs here. I picked that package because I'll be able to, after it's done cooking in 8 hours, I'll be able to put them in individual packages and have them for lunch or dinner for the next 2 or 3 days. Okay. Those are seared enough. I'm going to put them in the crock pot. Oh, it's going to be a tight fit. It's going to be a tight fit in the crock pot. And move this one over. Okay, and the sauce gets poured over the top. Lid goes on, and the timer goes for 8 hours. And we're all set. In 8 hours, I will have a dinner and then an extra either lunch or and dinner for tomorrow and the next day. So if you want that recipe, I'm going to post it in the comments of this video once I've finished it. So thanks everybody for watching. Good to see you, John, and talk to you all later.